What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. KB Road to the Show here at MLB 14. The show. The show. The show. Photo show. Yeah, so basically I've been playing, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of Destiny. The game is amazing. If you guys haven't tried Destiny yet, I suggest picking it up. If you see any of the trailers for like the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, they kind of want to make it a little bit like Destiny. I feel like making it more futuristic, giving you the ability to like do jetpack jumps and things like that. A lot of the stuff that Halo has already done. Destiny is made by the original makers of Halo, so they made Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo Reach, Halo 3, I think. So they've made all those games, where a new company has taken over for Halo and made Halo 4, and also making the new Halo that's supposed to come out sometime next year, I think. Bungie was the original makers of Halo video games, so they have plenty of experience at making fantastic games, making great shooters. But they've tried something new with Destiny, which I think is really awesome. They've taken a shooter game and adding a whole RPG style element to it, meaning it's not just a very linear game where you're just going through and completing your little story mode and then you're done. There's a whole lot of end game content to it that a lot of people that play RPG style games, MMO style games will be familiar with, where the end game is all about going on strikes and raids and special events and things like that you earn certain type of currency for the most part that you can use to spend on legendary items. So the whole point of the game is to get your person upgraded as much as you can with cool gear, different helmets, armor, legs, boots, different weapons. You have 3 different weapons. You have your normal weapon, you have a mid-tier weapon, which is typically like your shotguns or your sniper rifles, and then you have a heavy weapon, which is usually like a big-time machine gun or like a rocket launcher. So you have 3 different weapon slots that you have to fill up. And then they have all sorts of other different things. You have like a spaceship that you use to fly between planets. You have a little speeder bike that you can use on some of the planets. The maps are really, really big, so they give you a way to travel around the maps, you know, depending on what area you need to be in quickly. So I think that's awesome. So it really has a lot of MMO aspects to it if you're into that type of thing. But it also has the shooter / Halo type aspects. That's how the whole gameplay works. So I really like the game. I think it's amazing, and they keep adding more content to it, which makes it even more amazing. Just this weekend they pushed out a bunch of new things to the game, and the game hasn't even been out a full week. So I'm expecting the longevity of this game to last a while. If you've played Diablo 3, think of that, where once you beat the game, there's a lot to do still after the fact, trying to get that better gear. And I feel like Destiny's going to be similar to that, and really even be better, because they're going to add so much more new content to it with the whole raid system. I think is going to be awesome. You didn't really see that too much with Diablo 3. You're basically just going in with friends and killing monsters over and over again. Not to say that raids are much different, but there's different goals and objectives every time you go and do raids, so I think that's pretty cool. It's really focused towards the co-op mode and less about single player, or less about like team deathmatch and domination and stuff, even though that stuff is still in the game. And playing team deathmatch and domination and free-for-all and those type of game modes that you're used to in Call of Duty and Halo, those are still there. However, now you bring your own character into those game modes, so all of the legendary gear and stuff that you've found in the world you bring that with you to play in the multiplayer. So I think that's kind of neat. It's a little bit at first kind of sucky just because, you know, if you don't have the right kind of gear yet, there's going to be advantage for people that have played the game for a lot longer than you have. But I think at some point that'll kind of even out. And, you know, once you get enough gear, you'll be pretty good. But you earn what's called Crucible marks in there when you play on the multiplayer side. And then you can use those Crucible marks to go buy awesome gear as well. So I really think the game's good. It's a lot of grinding, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's still really fun right now. So it's not been a big deal, but hopefully you guys have got it. If you do, I definitely will be live streaming soon, and maybe we can get some parties together and play that game. But MLB The Show asked for another trade. They say they're still looking, but no hopes. All right, see you guys.